freshman year been?
Excellent. I feel like since I got here, learning has been the highest, experiment has been the highest, expectation has been the highest, standard has always been the standard here, so that was a no-brainer since I got here. But overall, just being here, great experience for my freshman year.
What has been the biggest adjustments?
The biggest adjustment I need was just coming from high school, coming here, knowing that I wasn't going to play my freshman year, but obviously knowing that the standard here is to be the best. You have to mimic the best. And the guy that was here before me, Casey Concepcion, as everybody know, one of the greatest role models I ever met in my entire life. So him mentoring me as a young guy coming in was the best decision. So
Did it get real after you saw that he entered the portal?
no, for me, actually before everything, we sat down, and talked about it, everything. He told me pretty much just to be confident. Be confident in your role, be confident in your play, be confident in your knowledge, and make sure you have your school books on book.
Did you, or have you, with these bowl practices, have you found yourself getting more opportunities, getting a chance to kind of show that work that you've put in so far and show how it's translating on the field?
Definitely. For me, I feel like my growth has been humongous since I got here. I think every accomplishment, even the little ones, was a great accomplishment. Knowing that I actually got here, even to be able to play on the scout team and go against the first defense, you're going to get better regardless. And for a long time, NC has one of the best defenses in the ACC. So, but overall, my growth has been humongous.
Where's the biggest part you've seen yourself grow through your freshman year?
I would say just the knowledge of the game. Knowing to be able to how to read defenses, knowing to be able to like actually really commit to the game. Like in high school, I was just like better than everyone else. But now when he's got here, all these guys know how to play football. So you have to actually know the knowledge of the game.
Like you said, in high school, you never came off the field. You played every snap. And now you've kind of had to embrace, a role on the scout team, redshirting. What has that adjustment been like for you to handle that?
Commitment, drive. I mean, I feel like the sitting out part really helped. I wouldn't have known what would happen if I did go out there and started without the knowledge of the game I know now. But I feel like that tool to have a great shirt and just sitting out and watching great players in front of you play, you can never get an experience like it again.
How important is it for you guys to win this game, get a little bit of momentum heading into the next season?
I think for me, to know that we're playing DCU in the bowl game and playing them in the regular season as well, I feel like that's a great advantage. I feel like since we got previous film already and going into the new season, it's a great jumpstart for us. So.
You talked about embracing redshirting and not being able to play. You played a little bit at the beginning of the year. How much did that taste kind of, fuel you to continue want to grow and kind of be ready for your time when it comes?
After my first handoff, I was off the charts on the sideline. I was like, I got the ball, I got the ball. But at the end of the day, knowing that they put me in the game, they were like confident, like, okay, yeah, let him get a little taste of what's going to happen in the future. It's a great thing to see, to know that our coaches actually put trust in guys that's developing and knowing what's going on.
You're very competitive, whether it's track or football or probably anything else. How have you kind of used that drive where at some point they're going to let you cook?
Applying it to my game, applying it to my knowledge of the game, applying it to my film sessions. Literally after this, I'm going to catch jugs. So it's like there's a couple of things that you have to commit to be able to progress in this game.
You mentioned Casey being a mentor for you. What was that mentor-mentee relationship like?
Oh, brother, like that's my dog. There's nothing he has did to make me think of any of him as being a bad guy. I feel like since like the day I got here, even before I got here, when I was getting recruited for the past 4 years, he's been in contact, he's been calling me, everything like that. To know that as a guy who's really dedicated to bring guys, actually mentor him, and not just be legal out the guy to drop, I feel like it's a great mentor.
Biggest thing you learned from him?
Patience. He knows, like, it was crazy when our first conversation, he was like, bro, I have never seen somebody move this fast in my entire life. He was like, now you're gonna do is slow it down. Be patient. It's gonna come to you. So pretty much learning patience and commitment to actually my craft, pretty much things come.
You were lucky enough to be able to visit here unofficially a gazillion times. You went through the entire process for multiple years. Anything you've learned about NC State now that you've been here for 6 months, 7 months that maybe you didn't even know during the recruiting process?
Grit. It's always been great. It's always been the same model here for years, and that's the reason I committed here. I knew once I committed here, I was going to get the best every single day. I was going to give 100% every day. I was going to get 100% from the guys that's out there putting in work as much as I am.
This freshman class has contributed a lot this season. A lot of guys have been able to see the field, at least for a couple games here or there. Is there a lot of excitement with that class of 2024, the future that you guys have ahead of you?
Definitely. I feel like since the 23 class, it was always been a shock. But I know the 24 class has made a huge impact. It was one of the big classes he had coming in, and I knew guys like me, Terrell Anderson, Keenan Jackson. Those guys are actually ballers. We just have to get the ball. That's it. Later.